Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. So, today is a how do I explain today? Today is a very odd day for me. I'm very nervous. I'm a bit apprehensive. I am panicking a little bit. I'm having like a bit of a crisis. So first of all, hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I hope everything's gone wonderful. My hand is doing great. My hand is still quite swollen. You can still see the difference between the two. Like, it's still swollen at the top. It's fine though. It's only been 24 hours. It's barely gonna get. Oh, I'm feeling a bit wonky. Yeah, it's only been about 24 hours, so it's still not actually been a long time. But I'm taking anti-inflammatory pills, some painkillers as well, because my hand is very sore. It's very normal. Like, this isn't there's nothing wrong with it. It's just this is a normal thing to happen when you like tattoo more sort of delicate areas. This doesn't really swell here, but this front bit sometimes swell as well. It's just bits that are like really thin near the bone. So my panic, what's worrying me? In 2017, I joined a MCN, which is a multi-channel network. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. Back in like the earlier days of YouTube, and like the early to mid 2010s, these networks basically was like you join the network, you get like monetized and advertised through them. They used to say that they give you like a better ad rate. I don't know whether that's true anymore, like it was back then. And I joined one, and at the beginning it was really, really helpful for me. They gave me a lot of help. They used to do my merchandise for me. They helped with any problems I had. But as I grew larger and larger on the internet, I kind of was like, well, I don't really need you guys anymore. Like, I've kind of outgrown you. So the thing is with these multi-channel networks, so, there's loads of them over the years. I was with one called Broadband TV. There was Full Screen, there was Flipside, there was Maker Studios. There's been loads throughout the years. Most of them have kind of gone bust, and it's kind of like an outdated thing on YouTube now. If anyone asks you these days to join like one of these MCNs, just say no. Like, it's not really a thing anymore. This isn't me bad-mouthing BBTV. They've been wonderful to me over the years, but like, I just don't think it's really needed now like it used to. Like, it's very easy now to get your own merchandise, to get your own brand deals, do it yourself. And if you want to get brand deals, you want to have more of an agent than a network, because networks won't really, like, they didn't give me any brand deals. I didn't get any brand deals for BBTV. I have been with these people since 2017. And today is whether it happens at midnight, I don't know, or if I'm going by American time, because it's in Canada. I don't know what time it's going to go on, but today is my last day being partnered with them. I did tell them about a month ago that I will be leaving. I am very nervous because once I get disconnected from them, my main YouTube channel, which is where like all of my money comes from, it gets demonetized. I don't know how fast it's going to be for me to get my main channel monetized again through the normal YouTube partner program. Sometimes it can take weeks, sometimes it can take months. And on the off chance YouTube could just suddenly decide, actually, no, we don't want you monetized, which I don't think this is going to happen, but like, I don't know. This is kind of difficult for a lot of people to truly understand, but like, essentially my career is kind of in like a weird limbo. I'm like riddled with anxiety. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I know I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. And I'm just like sitting here like nervous, going, is this the end of my YouTube career? Because what happens if YouTube just suddenly go, no? Because they could re-review my channel and go, this isn't what we want to promote anymore, so bye. And then that sounds very intense and very jumping the gun and going really to 100% very, very quickly. But there is a possibility that could happen. Like, it's not impossible, but like, until it happens, I'm still just like, my career's over. I'm gonna be homeless. Oh my god. If any of my, like, one of my biggest flaws I have is I am a panicker. I go from 0 to 100 very, very quickly and start panicking about things. So I remember in my old house, my computer broke, and all of a sudden, I just like went into this like huge meltdown, going, oh my god, I now can't edit videos, my career's over, I'm dead. Like, I jumped from 0 to 100 very quickly. Only in like panic wise, like I'm not like an angry person or like upset, but like it's only when it comes to like these kind of like panicky moments, so I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be homeless. Like I'm not like, I don't have like anger issues, or like it doesn't happen with other things like being annoyed with people. It's only when it comes to like this kind of like career or like money involved, I get very panicked about money. I think because I was poor for most of my life, And now that I like actually can survive and live on my own and have like my own functioning life, and you know, I actually like survive myself without having to rely on other people, like the idea of anything like that going away just sends me into like a rage of panic. I'm just like, no, I'm gonna die. And this is such a weird video. By the way, I just made my candy video live, by the way. I'm very, very excited to like have this up. So yes, there's a video now live on my channel, me and Gary trying Turkish candy and snacks. It was a very mixed bag, some good things, some bad things. So if you haven't had a chance to go watch that, make sure you go watch it. It was actually a lot of fun to do that one. It's been really fun doing that candy stuff again. I'm not sure whether I'll be doing it with Callum at all much like in the future. So people did ask me like why I stopped doing candy videos, and there was nothing bad that happened. It was just because Callum is really busy now. You know, we were able to do quite a lot during lockdown and kind of just after that because things kind of hadn't gone back to normal and travel was still so restricted. And Callum is someone who loves traveling. He's a travel blogger for a lot of different websites. He does lots of different things. So now that like everything's kind of back to normal, he's not home very much. And when he is home, we don't always want to spend the time filming. And when we do film now, we want to do like things that will do better for views. We love doing like the LGBT stuff, reacting, the gays reacting to like anti-LGBT people. People just prefer them to the candy videos. The candy videos have always been one of those video things on my channel but never did as well. A few of them's done well, good, like wonderful, but like the majority of them kind of do like borderline kind of like sustainable content for me to make. So that's why I haven't really done it. So, but however, it's okay as like a bonus video. So me and Gary just uploaded it onto this channel. So make sure you go watch that video if you've not seen it already. I actually have Luxaria coming over very soon as well, and we're going to watch some like nonsense on YouTube. And I have to just quickly make some more Patreon videos for some of my Patreons. I'm gonna do it right after now. But yeah, I'm just a bit like nervous. I'm gonna like check in with you on like at midnight. I'm gonna come back and be like, oh my god, how's it happened that I'm so nervous. I'm like, please don't demonetize my channel and like F me over. And then all of a sudden, like, my channel's like, no, no more money. You're homeless. I should have done this ages ago. The reason I hadn't disconnected from them is because of this reason. I was like, what happens if my channel doesn't get remonetized? And then that's just literally my career is over. Because like, what else? Like, I'm scared. I'm nervous. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm really nervous. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just ignore that the bedsheet's drying. Hello. So it is now... wow. It's about to tick over to the 1st of December, and I am a bit nervous there. I don't know. So let's just hope everything is fine. I'm going to load up my YouTube channel now. Here we go. I don't know if it's done on a Canadian time or my time. I don't know. But we shall see, I guess. We've just got to wait now and just see. I mean, I don't think it's going to tick to midnight. Instantly, that second it's going to change. It's probably going to be like a couple of minutes, but, you know, we'll see what happens.
I didn't get that.
Oh,
could you try again?
No, be quiet. Thank you. Yeah, so what's... Oh, my hand's good, by the way. I just finished moisturising it. The swelling is actually going down pretty fast on it now. You can actually see... I have a bit more movement now, and you can kind of see, like, the indents of my knuckles. You can actually see, like, little divots, which you couldn't see before, so I'm glad that it's healing. So, okay, it's just ticked over midnight, so am I still part of the network? Okay, so it's still saying I'm there. The thing is, I don't want it to be like, I want it to really be England time because, you know, I want to be able to suddenly try to see what, you know, what the tea is. It was American time, and then all of a sudden it's like, I've been taken off the network, but, you know, now I've got to leave like 6-7 hours while I'm in bed because of the different time zones. I don't want my channel to be like demonetized for like a whole day while I'm like half asleep. See, now I'm still part of it. Maybe it will be in... A little bit of gout goes a long, long way. So, yeah, it's a few minutes past now and I'm still part of it. So, maybe it is on Canadian time. So, I'm after it in the morning. Ah, I'm scared. My career's over. So pathetic. It's exciting though to be free and actually have like 100% of the revenue coming to me and not being given like, because at the moment they're taking some of the money that I get. Like the whole deal with networks is basically they're like, they will say, if you join a network, we will give you this, 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 and this, and in return we will take this, 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 and this. So for me, 5% of my ad revenue goes to broadband TV, and in exchange they're supposed to give you things. But again, the reason I'm leaving them is because they just don't really do anything. Again, networks are kind of obsolete now. We don't really need them. If you need someone to manage you, just get a manager or an agent in your country, like where you are. Like there's no point in joining networks anymore. Networks are a dying breed. As I said before, if you happen to be a creator and like a network comes up to you and is like, will you join our network? Just say no. Again, this isn't me bad-mouthing BBTV. I found them incredibly helpful when I first joined them. They you know, it's not like they were awful, but like in 2022, you just don't need them. Like you just don't need them anymore. It's actually the next day. So it got to midnight and it didn't happen. Then I stopped it, and I did stay up a little bit more because I was like, oh, okay, the time difference and time zones. I was like, I'm just gonna stick around and just see what happens. Nothing actually happened. And in the morning, I was like, I'm still connected to them. It was really strange. And then I looked on the original email that I was given about disconnecting, and there was a part of it that I misread that I didn't see, and it didn't get disconnected until today. And it's meant to be happening at 1 AM. I just came to check now because it's just gone past midnight, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to go onto my channel just so I uploaded a video today as well. And it's disconnected. And I'm not part of broadband TV anymore. And it doesn't look like my monetization has changed. It looks like it's still just attached. It's now just like not saying that. So I'm picking my nose. It's now saying that it's not part of anything and it's just part of me. So I think it's happened, and that's it. I just kind of felt like that there would have been a little bit more of a thing on my channel being like, you've disconnected, blah 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 blah, but like it's not actually said anything. It's just kind of done it. So I guess that's good. It just feels very strange because I'm like, after all this time, I just kind of felt like they would give some kind of notice to be like, look, it's done now, all the money's going to you now, and not being, you know, they're not taking any like money from you or whatever, you know, your career's fine. Honestly, it's such an anticlimactic ending to such like a thing that was hyping up so much. I mean, everyone's telling me not to panic, but again, like I said, I tend to go into panic mode quite quickly. But like, I've known people who have done things like this before leaving networks, and then they've had to wait like months and months and months for their channels to be remonetized. My heart's still kind of like pumping quite hard in case something happens, but I think it's fine. I've always tried to work on this in me, like, it is, as I said, it is one of my biggest flaws. I tend to panic about situations a bit, and I get a bit like upset and worried about things, and I'm like, oh my god, my life's over. I think some of it stems from growing up incredibly poor. I think we already spoke about this already, and like knowing as well. I think is what I don't tend to talk about, and I haven't really spoke about, but because I'm not the most bright person when it comes to academically clever. I'm not very smart. I'm smart in other ways. I can video edit really well, but that's a really hard industry to get into. It's not like not like working in a shop, but like I always panic that like I'd have to go back and work in retail, which is just like, I hate it. You know, I wanted to kill myself. It was such an awful job I work. I hate, like, dealing with people every day. Like, any retail workers working now and like watching this, like, I fucking get it. Like it's, you know, I did it for almost 11 years. Like, I fucking get it. And I panicked. I'm always like, I'm going to go back and work in retail, and I worry. And so when anything happens that like career-wise happens, I'm always like, my life's over. That's it. Oh my god, what's that? I know this video is a bit weird. I apologise for kind of just ranting, and this is kind of like the most nonsensical one that I've done so far on Extra Roly, but I just kind of needed to talk through it because I feel like if I wasn't going to talk, I'd probably end up going a bit mad. But yes, anyway, I guess everything's fine. I'm disconnected from broadband now. And I'm officially on my own again after 5 years, which is nice. Very, very nice. And they don't get fucking any cut of my ad revenue, which is annoying, because, like, essentially they weren't really doing anything for me towards the end of it, so... Anyway, hit the like button. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm tired. Hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff. I'll have fun new things coming out soon. I actually opened a Charizard premium collection box today, which I was very excited about getting hold of. But anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.